Okay. Krill, let's go. Let's go, what to do. Tell me what to do. Oh no. Accidentally clicked. Oh, I didn't read. But this Nyx and Estinian's first time in Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit, and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that they all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the office. Now I have to do extremes? Nah. No way. You don't want me to. I wouldn't be helpful. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldician Annex. How does that sound? This is a fun suggestion. We may not be welcome at the level your estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Oh, people definitely will have expectations not to sprout on me now. It's not gonna end well. I'm equally unfettered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the XIV Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there, Anna. Yes, we'll see you there. This music gives off Undertale vibes. Like when you were in the little city. Are you hearing it? It's not just me, or is that? I do have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthright. By the lead. Oh my god, cat. What of you, Estinian? My service as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But Oh. Estinian doesn't want to. Leave him be. Well, Raha would like to join us then. Raha? Are you calling Graha Tia Raha? Oh, I was telling myself the same thing. I'm so looking forward to new Deltarune stuff. That's what she calls him. Okay. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this will be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. Come, Nick, Sharlayan awaits. Let's go! I like how the CC is right between my eyes. You guys are so adorable. Okay, Graha. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow your lead. Gratia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. In the event you use the Epherai, Gratia will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Gratia behind, however, by entering a different area. You may also speak to him and select the option to part ways. Why would I part ways with him? He's a cutie. If you wish to have Gratia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While Gratia is accompanying you, next try to speak with Krill. Okay. If I walk, is he walking with me? He is! Look at him! Look at my babe following me! Okay. All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the Lodge Stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Ah! Krill is also now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the Lost Stand and speak with Krill at the designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics discussions. Oh, this is pretty cool. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Oh, I like this. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, it's also marked on the map. Okay, cool. Let's go. Discuss the storage facility? Okay. If all the unusual words coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you could undertake any tasks which pique your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration officials after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Sharlayan, the same way it is in Eorzea. Was that the thing I should talk here about? I'm grateful to have Krill's help in reacquainting myself with this place. It's almost as if I'm seeing it all with new eyes, as you are. Should I talk to you about something? This place is called the Peristyle, and it is the first stop for cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other important vitals to running an island nation, but also supplies of further Sharlayan pursuits of knowledge, namely large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. Check your map, this is a side stop. I know. But I wasn't sure if this was the thing they wanted to talk to you about. I know that is a side stop. I want to go to all the side stops. There's another one over there, and let me actually just activate this one real quick. I need to attune to stuff again. I forgot. Guys, let's go. Let's move. The giant statue in the harbor. Yes, let's talk about that. Now, that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Taliok. As a student of Baldician, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. This path leading out towards the sea is known as the Taliok Stone, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Taliok was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, to Ishgardians. Individual Sharlayans can, and do, worship the divinities of their choosing. Okay, where's the statue? There it is. Oh, I see his behind. Yeah. Okay, wait. Oh god, there is so much. Okay. I need to go to the cafe, which is over here. Is it still open? It's like in the middle of the night. Oh, you all sitting there. That's so cute. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's my cat. Wait. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Okay. How can I put this? The food is bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Arkan loaf, the prevailing sentiment toward cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lesson and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of the Dawning in Sharlayan. The one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall the burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stars to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Out to the plaza we go. Yes. Wait. Can I sit with you? Wait. I want to sit with my friends. The other way around, maybe. Hello, everyone! Oh, that red panda is so cute. Where did Tama go? Tama! Tama, where are you? We're hanging out here. You're missing. Where'd you go? Tama just left. Ra is also just like standing there. Very, very weirdly. But that's okay. You went to make Luca a gun. Okay, I guess. Okay, I gotta go, guys. It's very lovely. We can come back here later. I gotta go explore this place here. To the plaza. Glowing gun? Why do I not get glowing weapons? I want the glowing weapon. Okay, I attune to it. Oh, where should I stand? I don't know. The big fucking glowy thing? An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. I already did. Honey, that was the first thing I did. Now begin the diligent tour guide that I am. I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Oligan Aetheryte, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest masterpiece. I think this person literally also just arrived with me at the same time. It at least seems like it. Okay. What's here? I get a cool relic weapon once I'm 90? Okay. Sorry, I had to drink something. I'm 86. We're getting close to 90. That's my cat. Graha, I want to talk to you. You also a cat, but you know. Speaking of Aetherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Tataru informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties. But I find old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. So, Graha is lazy, is what I'm reading out of this. That's the entrance to the Confluence. I have no doubt your expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. Okay. There is a market board. Always good. Always helpful. Is this a little library on the go? I like this. I want to live here. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Oh. That's not true. I will absolutely wait for him. I will browse with him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna browse with him. Nah, perhaps I'll return here later then. Look how sad he was. Babe. It's fine. It's okay. It's absolutely acceptable. Please go look at the books. Go look at the books. I understand. I would too. I absolutely understand. These little open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. Yeah, I wish that would be something common. Where exactly am I supposed to go next? Have a good lunch, fries. No, for real. Oh, over there. Right, I found the red thing, the glowy thing. It's fine. Krill? Yeah. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find warriors made in Sharlayan as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can't think of no better place to stock up for next big adventure. Am I overselling it? One moment. On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the XIV Plaza, follow the path north and climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Okay. Okay. No, look at all these people just sitting around here. That's so cute. That is very, very cute. Oh god. Okay, the VTuber says goodbye. Bye bye VTuber. My regular camera says hello again. Hello regular camera. So, I also gonna make some lights real quick because it is turning dark. Give me a hot second. So, oopsie. What is this about? This is an Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Sharlayans, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Caelynx's divine river. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. But that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. These little decorative features are typically of Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Wall were rather simple and rustic by comparison. Okay. It is very pretty here. I'm standing in the middle of the water. I wanted to appreciate the thing that someone just literally dropped. They are still a sprout. Wait, I thought if I'm getting here, I'm not a sprout anymore. What changed my sprout mode? What changed my sprout mode? Why am I not a sprout anymore? It's a returning player, but it's still a sprout, isn't it? Because I had that symbol too when I was returning and a sprout. Its grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public... I can't even look at it. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate politics? It's more of a blooming flower. I know, but I still had it when I returned as this same character here. So I guess it's what it looks like when you're a sprout? Am I wrong? I'm so confused. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the firm and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. I also can't see that. The vista put me in my mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, XIV. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the views. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. A spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. I don't like not being a Sprout anymore. Being a Sprout was my whole identity. I want that back. I want my identity back. Please. Just let me be a Sprout. Please. So, where are we going? We're going over here. Okay, wait. So. We can't have nice things. But my identity. Don't start this way already. We can't have nice things in this guy. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. The music is very, very nice here. Very relaxing. You just want to vibe to it. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Arkin Newcraft built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as a residential district for the most important officials and the older Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends from House Levelier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to the close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldesian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aephorites Plaza. Correct. After what? Let me attune first. We found someone singing the Genshin theme in 14? It's probably one of the big cities, isn't it? That's usually where people do the music stuff. So, oh, there's a conversation down there. I gotta get that conversation. I'm so confused. I don't see the Sprout anymore. Can I? Oh, this. It's so empty. It's so naked. Not okay. Right, we cross the bridge here as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back in the Aephorite Plaza. Sharlayan is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not that I ever attended the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. Because... Wait, where am I going? Wait. Path to the... Over there. Okay. I am going the right way. Everything's good. This is not as confusing as was the Crystarium. This gives a bit more knowledge here. I know I already compared soundtrack from Endwalker. I had like 3 or something to another game. But this also gives me like Final Fantasy 15 vibes when you like just like go about, explore, you know? Gives me that vibe too. And it's actually a compliment. I like 15. So, Krill. As a joyous look on Ra's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldesian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorsteps of Fenneman, but I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Oh, wait. I wanted to explore further. Oh, is this where we're gonna sleep? I'm back, and I brought Nyx and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Nyx. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika, it has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Tsunjika, Administration Office for the Students of Baldesia. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Krill and Graha's reports, so for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. This Isle of Vols served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasions to visit Sharlayan, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the Annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Seriously, guys? New Year's Eve is like 3 weeks ago! Someone's shooting a firework into the sky. I don't know if you can hear theirs. It's not stopping. That's why my cat is looking that way too. Guys, it's not even close. Yeah. In 3 weeks. New Year's Eve is in 3 weeks. Sorry. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the Annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty, with so many lost to us. Our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the Telephoroi fall. Absolutely. Through that door on the left, there is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward. Okay. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. Is that my door? I've had private quarters prepared for you in the entrance, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Oh, the nap rooms. It's perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh my. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few wings. And thus it became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word, and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Okay. Can I take a nap? Look at the babe. He's contemplating something. Do you have papers pasted on the walls of your room? It's not unusual for occupants to pin up notes or documents and such, and then forget to take them when they went on their merry way. Sometimes it was quite deliberate though. You might see complaints addressed to other members, or a thank you card for the engrossing literature someone left behind. Beloved traditions. Should know better than to dwell upon. If we are to create a future for the students of Baldesia and so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Let's go to the main hall. Oh, look how pretty. Let me see. Okay, world map, world map. I can't read what's on there. No, I can't. There's another world map. There are a bunch of... No, that's not a world map. That is a ship. Oh, look, that is a really big world map. It's the one I have here. Really pretty. Okay, anything else of interest? What is this? That one looks interesting. Oh, that one also looks really cool. That looks really, really cool. Another map. Oh, look, it's Muggles! Kappa kappa! Kappa kappa kappa! Sorry. Ah, that was the Kupo in me. He wanted to get out. Okay, Krill, let's go. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon. So I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. I don't know why he's just sitting there.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
That's okay.
It's fine, Oriange. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we? Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
This is not my room, this is the Great Hall. As far as I know, this is not my room.
Investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace.
I also don't think it's her room. I think it's just a hall.
With regards to foreign policy.
Okay, wait, I didn't listen to her. Most of you know the 99 members of the Forum. 99? And they all suck? Are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a proof of opinion with regard. Okay.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Okay, not all 99 suck.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited
other more pressing they all were the same.
As justification for their recalcitrance.
So they all suck.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
Gain for Sharlayan?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner.
The quality is very bad of this map because you can't reach it.
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Oh yeah, these are our new big things, lunar primals, aren't they? I forgot.
In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Yeah, well, if it would have been that easy
The
to deal with
artisans of
something
that
like
land
that,
are
huh?
heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Is it me? Am I the warrior?
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
But
the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
I can't make... Sorry. I can't duplicate myself. What do you want? I can't do that.
It is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
How? I am one person. No! Don't be like, yeah, I'm doing this. How?
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Terrible. Okay.
As for myself,
take the twins
shall
with me?
continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow
You're
me to
also
offer my
staying?
assistance.
Yeah, of course.
I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
And they're gonna go on...
Alice and
Tavia.
I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Oh wait, are they all staying now? Is nobody going for the
Anything
primal?
to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
No, I need someone who helps me to get rid of the primal.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair.
Okay, so we have
Thoughts?
the group of
Objection?
small people and then we have the group of giants. Okay, I see. Minus
I passed
Ishtola. We
through
don't
Thavnair on my
count
way to
Ishtola
infiltrate the
either of
Empire,
them.
and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Yay.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Oh god, what are we gonna start with, guys? I think I wanna stay here because I wanna be with the twins and Graha. That group is more to my liking. So maybe we're just gonna start with that.